Apple's iPhone 12 continues to leak and leak and leak, but it will not be the only new iPhone released in 2020. Launching much sooner is an all-new budget iPhone with cutting-edge specifications, which is being referred to as both the iPhone SE2 and iPhone 9. And it is shaping up to be the best value iPhone in years. Here are the reasons why. Camera: the iPhone SE2 will use the same 12MP primary camera as the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro and iPhone 11 Pro Max, but it will not feature ultra-wide or telephoto sensors as Apple looks to save costs. The iPhone 12 will have an exciting new long-range 3D camera, but don't expect that functionality to reach the iPhone SE2 at its affordable price point, or below. Design: perhaps the one area where the iPhone SE2 may disappoint is its design. Rather than copy the iPhone X-inspired looks of current models, the iPhone SE2 will look like an iPhone 8, complete with a Touch ID fingerprint sensor and no Face ID. That said, this will make for a very portable device you'll easily be able to use one-handed. It will also feature a glass back to support wireless charging. The only fly in the ointment is talk of Apple releasing a second budget iPhone using the iPhone X design later in the year. Makotakara states the second budget iPhone will be a similar size to the iPhone 8-inspired iPhone SE2 but sport a 5.4-inch display thanks to its much smaller bezels. 0204 update: a brilliant new video by Concepts iPhone has put together all the latest design leaks into a slick Apple ad-inspired video, and I think it does a superb job of conveying the excitement about this device. The iPhone SE2/iPhone 9th of May use an old design, but it has the potential to attract a whole new customer base to the company's iPhones. Take a look. Display: the iPhone SE2 will use the same 4.7-inch screen size made famous by its predecessors. It is expected to feature improved brightness and color accuracy, but it will still be LCD rather than OLED and limited to a 1334 by 750x resolution. That said, this still delivers a 326 pixel density, which matches the iPhone 11. The iPhone SE2 will not, however, feature the 120Hz ProMotion displays coming to the iPhone 12 range. Once again, the second iPhone X-inspired iPhone, expected to have a circa 5/4/5.5-inch display, is one thing to consider. 0203 update: Ming-Chi Kuo has expanded on the second iPhone X-inspired budget iPhone, saying it will have a nearly edge-to-edge design and a smaller notch because Face ID will be omitted. Interestingly, the phone will integrate Touch ID into the power button, something Sony smartphones have done for years and Samsung introduced with the Galaxy S10e last year. 2020 iPhone, iPhone 12, iPhone SE2, cheap iPhone upgrade. A circa 5.5-inch budget iPhone has been rumored for some time. Here is a proportional representation, plus Max Rodberg. Biometrics: as mentioned above, Touch ID will be Apple's choice of biometrics for the iPhone SE2 and Face ID will not feature. That said, 2020 will mark something of a comeback for Touch ID in general, with a new in-display sensor coming to the iPhone 12. Related link: iPhone 12 Touch ID returns. Performance: along with the iPhone 11's primary camera, the other big news is the iPhone SE2 will feature the same blazing fast Apple A13 chipset as the iPhone 11 range. The single camera and lower resolution display will see Apple fit less RAM, expected to be 3 GB, but this will still be one of the fastest phones around and a match for any 2020 Android flagship. Connectivity, networking: Apple is expected to borrow from the iPhone 11 range. This is no bad thing as these phones are strong performers, but there will be no 5G support on the iPhone SE2. Related link: iPhone 12 gains 5G across the range. Release date: there is no official date yet for the iPhone SE2's release, but it is widely understood to arrive in Q1, Jan-March, which means you won't have long to wait. The phone is expected to have a low-profile launch, with Apple quietly adding it to the Apple Store and issuing a press release. So keep your eyes peeled. Adding to this, Bloomberg has revealed the iPhone SE2 will begin mass production in February and launch in March. For anyone eager to have iPhone 11 matching speed and photography from the primary camera for well under $500, your dreams are going to be fulfilled. That said, Bloomberg's well-connected duo of Mark Gurman and Debbie Wu have issued a warning that the iPhone SE2 launch could be impacted by the spread of the coronavirus near its Bigatron and Foxconn manufacturing partners. Foxconn disputed this, but Tim Cook has since admitted during Apple's Q1 2020 earnings call today that its supply chain may be impacted. As a result, Apple has set a wide range for its next quarterly guidance, which is reflective of the coronavirus outbreak and the uncertainty around that. 0203 update: acclaimed Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has now backed up Bloomberg's position, stating that iPhone production will drop by 10% thanks to the impact of the coronavirus in China. These production delays are expected to impact the iPhone SE2, iPhone 9 as well. The March launch date should remain, but initial stock levels are likely to be lower than normal. Pricing: the biggest appeal of the iPhone SE2 will be its price, with Apple expected to start prices from just $449 with 64GB and 128GB storage options available. Just be warned that you might get less for your old iPhone from Apple than you might have expected. Conclusion: while it will not be the most exciting iPhone Apple releases in 2020, the iPhone SE2, or whatever Apple ultimately decides to call it, is likely to be among the best sellers. Its combination of cutting-edge performance and photography at a low price and housed inside a compact chassis will make it ideal for those on a budget, as well as a great choice for kids and less tech-savvy family members.